This is Cobalt Zeed. Welcome to another FTL-like game. This one is called Into the Stars. It's available on Steam for, I believe, $14.99. I will check that to make sure. Let me show you. I mean, it looks kind of cool from out here. You got this cool ship, etc. Right? But the cool bit is, and the thing I like about this, hold on, I better pause it. It is pausable. I have a bunch of issues. You have a map you can look at, right? I shouldn't actually show you all these. This will just be a waste of time. Resources, blah, blah, blah. Let's look at crew, because this is the cool part. This is one of the ways this game is like FTL, and one of the ways this game is different. As you can see, I have most of these people named by, you can rename as you can in FTL, but these people have stats, specific stats, and I have renamed them, most of them generically, although my medical person is Dr. Crusher from Star Trek The Next Generation. This is Jean-Luc Picard. Right, etc. Okay. I'm not a Trekkie. It sounds like I'm a Trekkie. I'm not really a Trekkie. But this is just a way: chief mining, engineering, security, commander, pilot, doctor, whatever, is an easy way because you have things that come up. Like right here, I have engineer training. Well, I can, instead of like, who's my engineer, and say, if I look, I can see right here, this person is 55 engineering. Actually, my mining is 55 as well, but so I can just drag this person or select. Hold on, I gotta unpause. I can just select that person, and then that person goes to training, which is a kind of cool thing you can do here. Okay, I gotta go back inside. Now, this game has other issues that are less fun. I'm going to turn some speed on here. We're going to go to this planet. One of the things that is interesting but is less fun to me is this civilians thing over here. You see there are 10,000 civilians. Apparently, I don't know how this works. You have to suspend disbelief. But apparently there are 10,000 civilian people living in a city on this ship. Okay, I'm not sure if that makes sense, but there, my person just completed engineer training and got a +1. So part of the game is you have to reach the end before all these civilian dies, because there's like a story kind of concept that we're the last survivors of Earth, basically, and so we have to recolonize another planet. So if the civilians all die, we lose. This is another of the roguelites, as I think they're called, which is basically, it's easy to die. There are different modes. There's kind of an easy mode, like an explorer, and then there's like a harder mode, and you do have ships that are after you. Honestly, I haven't explored some of that in as much degree as others. I've only played about a couple hours in this. But I love the crew bit. I love the way that you can have your crew here, you can assign them, and then the other cool thing about this is, how do I get out of that without having to go back? The other cool thing is now, so see, this is me sitting in there, you can see my arms. I'm like holding on to this captain's chair, and when we approach this planet, yeah, fuck off. I don't care. They got a nice Eve-like voice here. And I don't care if they all die, because that's not my... I really wish, and if any game developer watches this, I really wish you would have a mode, or at least an optional mode, there I can interact to, like, orbit this planet, where you don't even have the civilians, where all you do is fly around the galaxy and then do these like mission types things. So these are all missions. So I can send a shuttle team. I should back up and say what you can do here depends on how you set this up. Like resource probe, I did not equip. because there's a matter of how much money you have and how much space you have. So I didn't equip that. I do have the shuttle team and I do have a mining rig. I'll show you how this works. I'll deploy the shuttle team. This is like the coolest part of the game to me. It has to have a pilot. See, so I'll put the pilot there. Commander goes there. He looks a lot like that dude in Galaxy Quest, that movie. And Dr. Crusher will be our medical officer, and then we'll send them down. And you get a percent chance. People can be injured and even die on these missions. Again, it's very like if you played Star Trek Online, is very like that in a way, except the sending your crew on missions is much more detailed because, see, I click that, and now I have an option. There's a distress beacon I can check out. There's unmarked graves, and it kind of tells me I'll get a module, I'll get an item, but I don't know what this one says, so we'll check this one out, alright? So here's the kind of luck or chance element of it. I send them out to go check this distress beacon. What happens after I click proceed? See, chance of success, 78, is relatively low. So someone can easily get injured and or killed here. Ooh. An explosion triggered, everybody was injured. But apparently no one died. So now let's go back. I gotta check on my crew. I'm gonna pause here, by the way. This is one of the cool things. This is what I like. This whole bit is really, really fun. Now, see, my commander is injured. You can see this red line, so I'm gonna stick the commander into sick bay. My pilot also, I'm gonna stick them into sick bay. I'm gonna unpause so they will slowly heal, and then I'll have to put Dr. Crusher in there so she can heal up as well. Managing your crew and send them on these missions is just the most fun part of this for me. I actually want to send a mining thing down so I can show you that, but I gotta wait a little bit for them to heal up. We have engineering too, but now I gotta wait. Sometimes what will happen, I might send engineering to engineering training 2, which in most circumstances would be a good thing to do. But then something might occur. I might do like another mission and then have things happen where I need an engineer. What's engineering screen? Oh, you can do like training and things. I haven't explored this too much. You get these like items that can repair items in your ship. I don't know if we've taken I don't think we've taken. Hold on, let's go back and here's the city, which you can kind of manage by like building new buildings. I don't know. It's very, very strange to me. I don't get that part at all. I mean, I get it from a story point of view, but it's annoying otherwise. Okay, they're all healed up. So let's go back to crew. Oh, I am on crew. Hold on. Navigating between these is a little bit tricky, at least right now. I'm a little rusty on this. Oh, press F. I gotta press F again. That's annoying too. Once I'm in orbit, I should just stay in orbit. Okay, this time we'll send a mining rig. Because this MG, which is some chemical thing, I am not a chemist by far. Whatever, but there's a bunch of chemicals that you need both to feed the civilian population, to power your engine, your weapons, and to do these missions. Like, see, it'll cost me 75 MG to send a mining rig down. And the way the mining rig works, as with the other thing, is really quite cool, I think. Mining rig. I'm just going to send Chief Mining, obviously. Ready?
Good conditions.
Launch. Now I have to control this device, which is trickier than it looks, by the way. I have to move it around and try to gain the resources that I need. Like if I'm short on what I need for my engine or whatever. Now, so you see this little drill thing? I have to move this, and you can't hit those solid red things. I gotta not hit that, and then you gotta just kind of, whoa, fuck, I hit, see, sorry, I mean, that's the end, I destroyed it. So now I'll probably just take all this. I don't even remember on this setup if I use all that or not. So I spent 75 mg. I get 40 of it back. It shows me what I actually have. So I'm going to collect all that.
Awaiting deployment.
Let me go back for a second. I don't know if you're getting a sense of how interesting this game actually is, but okay, see here for life support, it takes 3 CO2 per day per like population. I don't know if that means whole population or whatever. To feed them, it takes X amount. My engine takes 2 H2H, and my shuttle takes 87 H to send, and my mining thing takes 75 mg. So if I run out of say mg, which I have enough for like 9.
Civilians at risk.
See, I ran out of something. What did I run out of for oxygen? Life support. CO2 is gone. See, so CO2 is gone. So the civilian city is going to start dying away now because they have no oxygen, which I really don't care. Now let's just send another one of these mining things. Ah, crap it. I don't remember how to get out of this without hitting C, which takes you back to this view. Middle mouse button, if I push it right, yeah, I can kind of circle around. You know how I have a whole city on there is like, most of these, like a lot of these other planets and stuff, are visitable. I just happen to be staying at this one. I get too close to that sun, obviously I'm gonna have trouble. It's quite a pretty game, actually. I think especially for, I should say it is early access, by the way, so that is a thing one needs to pay attention to. I don't care they're dying. Let's send this thing down again just for the fun of it.
Mining rig crew.
I need a pilot. Yep, go pilot. And I need chief mining because she's the best at mining. It's just there's a whole kind of genre basically of crew management type games. FTL certainly was that, and this is a really fun way of doing this, I think. First of all, it's a prettier game than FTL. Granted, that wasn't really what FTL was attempting to do. And just the sense of like sending them down there and not knowing what's going to happen to them. This thing, I am just so not good at this. Okay, let's get some. What do I need? Don't hit that. Get some. Oop, there I can feed the population again. Not that I care. Get some like whatever. See, as long as I don't, as long as I don't destroy my thing, I'm in good shape. I can just come on, collect it. This should be like a collect all button. Now I got enough CO2 that my civilians will be getting food again. This tells you a little about the planet, about the weather, etc. I don't have that, and I don't want to spend any more money on that, so basically I'm out. And then, oh wait, back.
Command alert.
Uh-oh, we got a command alert. So now, this is another thing. These city things, let me drop my engineer in there, first of all. Toughness training. Toughness, probably choose security, right? What's con men? Needs command. See, it's the CMD. So I can send this guy to this mission in the city, and he will either solve it or will not solve it, whichever, and depending on the outcome, he might be injured, he might be killed, he might gain experience. This whole bit I find just really, really cool. I like this a lot. Let's go back to the captain's chair. Let me look at the map, actually, and just show you. This is a little hard to figure out. We have to reach Titus Nova up here. And there's different ways you can go, obviously, and there's suns and there's whatnot. Let me just... I don't find this to work, honestly, that well. Let's just do this. You increase speed by left shift, so I'll just start increasing speed. There, my engineer gained 2 engineering from that.
Engines at maximum. Engineering alert.
Uh-oh, see, we got another alert, so then I gotta check the crew thing, and I can pause. You can pause a lot, which is speaker malfunctions. Well, I don't actually give a shit about that, but I'll send my engineer to go fix that problem. Back in the captain's chat. Make it so.
Oxygen supply exhausted.
Yeah, let him die.
Sequencer resources
I'm about at
exhausted.
15 minutes, so we'll just head over to this next planet, which I'm not going to be able to reach.
Command issue
But
resolved.
you get kind of an idea what this game is like. I find it really intriguing, as where the difference between this and FTL is basically it's a first-person crew management game, and you can see them all. I mean, not very distinctly, but if I knew who that was, that would be so-and-so. How many are sitting here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 5? So, I find it quite interesting. You can see it says early access build version 0.21, so it's really rather early, but if you're like me, I mean, at any given time, I have 15 or 20 things on my wish list. This might be one to wish list. If you like this kind of game and you like what you see here, I gotta be careful. Can I crash into this? I want to try, actually.
Ship hull damaged.
I did, see, and we got damage. Okay. That wasn't very dramatic. Nice little noise, but... So here you go. This is it. Let me exit out. Let me quit without save. I'll go back into the stars. Go back to the main screen, which you didn't actually see. And that's it. Into the stars, available on Steam, as I said. Oh shit. This is Cobalt Zeed, and thank you very much. I will talk with you soon.